Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the inaugural broadcast of Lexington Nightfall Hockey. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Aaron Rose. I am alongside Mr. Charlie Madison. He is my color commentator here this evening and for the Nightfall this season. We're getting set for our first matchup as the Lexington Nightfall will take on the Dayton Firefighters, the Dayton Fire in town. And we have a packed house, as you can see right now, inside this Lexington Ice Center. So right now, teams are warming up. Before we get rolling here this evening, we want to make sure that we thank our sponsors here tonight. We got a lot of them. But first, Charlie, welcome into the broadcast. And this is your very first hockey broadcast. How does it feel?
Yeah, you know, not only is it my very first hockey broadcast, it's actually my first broadcast ever. So, you know, little nervous going in, but you know, we got the wrestling background, we got the talking background, so, you know, not too nervous. Pretty excited though.
But for those of you who are familiar with me, I'm a pro wrestling commentator, and Charlie is actually a pro wrestling competitor who is out on injury right now, so I stole him for the broadcast. So welcome to the booth. We have a great crowd here at the Lexington Ice Center. The first 4 games of the season have been sold out. I think we're still waiting on the 5th game to be sold out. If there are tickets left, get them now and get them while they're hot. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to be back behind the booth for hockey for the very first time in about 8 years. 8 years.
Wow.
It has been a while. So here at the old Lexington Ice Center nest up above the rink, and we're right beside the horn here. So when a goal happens, it will be loud. We will shut up for a second because you will not be able to hear us talk at all. So
we won't be able to hear ourselves talk.
No, we won't. We won't. But you know, again, we want to thank everybody for tuning into this broadcast here on Prep Spin. Prep Spin, of course, the official streaming partner of the Lexington Nightfall. I am running it, well, not solo tonight. I want to give a big shout out to my daughter who is up here manning the controls. So we are excited to have her around, and it's going to be a fun night of hockey. Of course, like I mentioned, we want to go through our sponsors here this evening because all this would not be possible without all of these great sponsors. First of all, we want to thank Bolt Marketing. They are a champion level sponsor at Bolt. We build fundamentals that help small to medium-sized businesses grow. We see the work we see the work we do as our contribution to a larger mission, which is investing in people and ideas, moving local communities forward. So thank you to Bolt Marketing. We want to thank our gold level sponsor, Central Bank. At Central Bank, we are part of the same communities as you are. We're your neighbors, friends, and business partners. And through the relationships we build with you every day, we consistently provide you a better, more effective way to bank. In everything we do and every way we serve, we start with you. We also want to thank the Kentucky Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. They are a gold level sponsor here for the Nightfall. They are serving the Bluegrass since 1970. Our board-certified oral surgeons provide expert care and extractions, wisdom teeth removal, dental implants, bone grafting, oral pathology, and sedation. With 3 convenient locations across central Kentucky, we are proud to serve our community with compassionate, high-quality care. Also, we want to thank the gold-level sponsor, the Hang Loose Paw Paw Patch. Hang Loose Paw Paw Patch is an orchard in Jessamine County, Kentucky, near Wilmore, specializing in America's largest native fruit, the pawpaw. They have over 150 pawpaw trees with 12 different cultivators of pawpaw, aiming to be the premier supplier to Central Kentucky. They're planning to open sales and tours in 2026 or 2027. And to find out more information, visit KentuckyPawpaw.com. I'm going to stop right there. You know, pawpaw I've started to see become a kind of a more integrated in different drinks and stuff like that around here. So get a chance to go to check out the pawpaw Hang Loose Paw Paw Patch whenever it becomes available to the public. Also, we want to thank our silver level sponsor, Surf Pro. Surf Pro team Phillips and Smith is your go-to for all local water, fire, mold, storm, or biohazard damages. With over 160 employees and 5 warehouse locations, they are a 24/7 one-stop shop with any issues in your residential or commercial property. And a couple more sponsors that we want to thank here this evening. True Blue Pools, they are a silver level sponsor. Are you looking for stress-free pool care? Thanks to our sponsor, True Blue Pools, with locations in Lexington, Richmond, and Georgetown. Enjoy free water testing, peace of mind with our algae-free guarantee program, and expert help from our trusted service department. True Blue Pools, we've got you covered. And finally, we want to thank our silver level sponsor, Unbridled Spirit. We believe in true healing starts within. Our nervous system-based chiropractic care is designed to restore communication between the brain and body, helping your system regulate, adapt, and heal more effectively. Rather than chasing symptoms, we focus on root cause. We proudly care for individuals of all ages from birth and beyond, supporting families through every stage of life. That's our sponsors, and I could use some chiropractic care right about now. I don't know about you. Charlie, could you?
You know, I'm in physical therapy right now, so I could probably use it a little bit, yeah.
Kaylee says she could too. We are getting set. The warm-ups have concluded here at the Lexington Ice Center as we get set for tonight's action. Again, thank you to everybody tuning in here on Prep Spin. Hang out, and we're going to get things rolling in just a little bit. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment here on Prep Spin. Welcome back into tonight's broadcast here on Prep Spin. Of course, we want to thank Prep Spin's main sponsors as well: UK Healthcare Sports Medicine, Mingy Beef Jerky, Clark's Pump and Shop. They are live broadcast partners of Prep Spin, and we are so excited to have them on board with Prep Spin. Of course, Prep Spin, your premier high school broadcast association, here in Kentucky, bringing you all of the big games and the official streaming partner of the KHSAA. We want to give a big shout out to Mr. William Warfield, who is running the high school state diving and swimming championships tonight in over at the University of Kentucky, just down the road. So we want to give a big shout out to Mr. Warfield as well. As we get set for tonight's action, the ZAM is going right now. The Zamboni is doing its work as we get the ice resurfaced here. You want to drive the Zamboni?
Yeah, I'd love to drive one.
Is that going to be your song?
Yeah.
But of course, the here on Prep Spin, we bring you all of the best in high school sports, and now semi-pro hockey again. Big thank you to Prep Spin becoming the official streaming partner of Lexington Nightfall. And of course, Lexington Nightfall, we are excited for the future as this is a part of the Kentucky Ice Hockey Collective. The Kentucky Ice Hockey Collective, aiming to bring hockey to other communities that are worldwide. They're working with some of the island countries. I believe they've gone down to Mexico. They're working on playing some national teams over the next few years. So big follow to the Kentucky Ice Hockey Collective. And, of course, for anything Lexington Nightfall, go to lexingtonnightfall.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be back in just a moment as we will be back here in, we're getting set for the starting lineups in just a little bit here on Lexington Nightfall Hockey on Prep Spin. We'll be back in just a little bit. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting set. As you can see, the lights are getting set up for our introductions here tonight. Here come the referees. Are getting ready to roll out onto the ice as well. Of course, we want to take this time to talk about our coaching staff. Tonight, the Lexington Nightfall is coached by George Willie and assistant coach Dave Crowley, and they are excited to lead this team here in Lexington this evening and this season. Let's go over the schedule here real quick. Tonight, of course, the Dayton Fire are in the house, and we're getting set for that contest.
You said email you, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm being nosy. I hear somebody sharpening skates.
Next week, it's going to be the Wood County Warthogs coming to town. The FOP Warthogs, that's going to be a 6:30 start, and we'll go live here on Prep Spin about 6:15. Then on the 14th, the St. Louis Blues Warriors will be in town. That's a 4 p.m. start on the 14th. And then on the 28th of March, the Fort Benning Doughboys will be in town. That's a 4 p.m. start as well. And then on the 4th, it's going to be the Kids Hockey Club. Kids Hockey Club should be coming to town that night. That's going to be a 2 p.m. start. And out on the ice now are the Dayton Fire, and you can hear.
Yeah, I don't really think they like them very much.
No. And we're getting set for our introductions. The lights going out here. And here come the glow sticks.
Oh, yeah.
And Lexington Nightfall being introduced to the crowd here. The glow sticks going. And the team skating out here at the rink. What an environment here in Lexington as we are getting set for hockey action here this evening. Charlie, atmosphere, you excited?
I mean, who wouldn't want to be a part of this? I know you said the next 4 games are sold out.
Tonight, among the next 3 are sold out, and hopefully, we will be sold out for that last game as well.
Yeah, I'm going to say right now, if you guys haven't bought those tickets,
do it now.
I'd buy them now.
Do it now.
I mean,
of course, we are worldwide here on PrepSpin.com. Of course, you can watch Prep Spin on your Roku app, Fire TV, among our website as well. And we are live on the Lexington Nightfall Facebook page as well. And for those of you who aren't here tonight and are interested in what's going on, this is Lexington's semi-pro hockey team, the Lexington Nightfall. And the joy of the Nightfall is we are a not-for-profit team. So everything that we make tonight is going to go to tonight is the Central Kentucky Hockey Association, Youth Hockey Association. Every cent they get from ticket sales, from Chuck-a-Puck, we want to make sure that they are taken care of. Matt Menegado introduced onto the ice, and he is your team captain, wearing number 8 tonight. Quattrapella, Dan, number 10, Dan Quattrapella, introduced out. Cooper Kaysen, number 24, at right wing. Left wing is Matt Menegado, center is Dan Quattrapella. Andrew Saris, number 28, on defense. And number 79, Corey Day, on defense as well. A pair of former University of Kentucky hockey players. And in the net here tonight Number 1, Garrett Granowski. He is your starting goaltender here this evening. And at this point, the teams are out on the ice. We are getting set for the national anthem, and we are going to break for the national anthem, and we'll be back in just a little bit with the drop of the first puck. Back here on Lexington Nightfall Hockey here on Prep Spin. We're getting set for the action here this evening. And our view is up here in the old Crow's Nest here at the Lexington Ice Center. So they will be moving from south to north in terms of the Dayton Fire, and then of course Lexington moving north to south here. And we're going to have the ceremonial first face-off right in front here.
Little unorthodox view from us, but
it is. But it's the Lexington Ice Center, so you know, it was a lot better to be over there and not or over here, not crammed in over there.
Yeah. What an experience for those kids, though, skating out with the players there.
Yeah, definitely. And the Central Kentucky Hockey Association kids, the Kentucky Thoroughbreds, you know, they run from a level of I forgot how many different teams they have, but they play all the way from youth all the way through high school. And of course, Lexington used to be a bit, not necessarily a hotbed, but it was a where youth hockey was very strong here. Lexington actually carried 6 high school teams at one point.
Wow.
Yeah. They had, and now they're down to 1, and this is part of the reason why the Nightfall are here. We want to bring more hockey awareness back to Lexington, and we're getting set and ready to go. A.J. Knoll to take the face-off for the Dayton Fire. And the Nightfall with possession here. That one's sent in all the way in the corner by Quattrapella. Now in the corner, 8 to pick it up, and that was Carl Mickey sends it all the way down. And icing waved off. Looking for that pass up. Here come the Nightfall. Up the left side.
Lost
it at the top there. Fire to set it up.
Yeah, you can see him being pretty aggressive to start off with, trying to get that puck down the ice.
And trying to push it down, but it's in the zone right in front with the steal. There's a shot kick save. It's Quattrapella not able to put that one home.
Yeah, that was a nice
Trottier
steal
there to pick it up.
That was a nice steal right there. Had a one-on-one matchup with the goalie there. Just had that nice little kick save there.
And now in behind the net. Tries to throw that one back out front. Now kept at the point. Centering pass turned over. Here comes Lexington trying to push it back the other way, but they lose it at the top of the zone. And now sent to center ice. Shannon sending that one in as he sees his first action here as the line change comes up for the Nightfall. In to take the face off for the Fire is going to be Spanger as he sees his first action. Zach Roberts out for Lexington. And that one's sent back to center ice. Wrapped around the boards here. And played off the boards. Back to himself. That's Real trying to push it forward here. But again, Lexington there to receive. Now pushing it up the right side. Here comes Shannon. That shot in.
Someone lost the stick.
Now kept in there. Gustafson with possession, trying to make a move around Spanger. Spanger able to break that one up and clear the puck out of the zone. Now Lexington trying to push it forward here. Again, not able to get past the top of the zone. That one wrapped around. Here comes Dayton in behind the net looking for a centering pass. Not able to pull the trigger here. Lexington trying to push it back the other way. Puck top of the zone with possession, trying to fire a shot on there. That was Woodward seeing his first action of the night. Tony Woodward, former University of Kentucky forward. Trying to center it. And there to save is Kernowski and covers that one up. We got a whistle. We'll have a face-off to the right-hand side.
Yeah, I think with the Nightfall here, I think we just got to keep control of the puck. They're being a little too loose with it. You're seeing a lot of turnovers to start the game here, but I like the aggression. Just got to keep a hold on to that puck.
Face-off won by the Fire. Now wrapped around the boards here. Lexington trying to set something up. And for that long pass across, that one played off the stick and back to Kronowski. That one sent all the way down. Icing waved off. We'll continue play. Now played off the boards here and cleared out of the zone. Back to retrieve it is Corey Day. Corey Day and Saris out on the ice. Saris known in the past to have a pretty wicked slap shot. Now that one out of the play, hits the net, and we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Packed house here at the Lexington Ice Center. Sold out crowd, 600 people strong here at the rink. Now trying to push it forward. There's a shot on Kronowski, save, and that one played to the right-hand side.
That was a great save by Kronowski right there.
He was ready to go. Here comes an opportunity for Lexington, but not able to hold on to it is Keegan.
Pass just a little too far off.
Keegan with an opportunity, but not enough. Nightfall on the side to play it off to. There's a hit into the boards. Getting rocked there is Riggle. There's a shot out front. Kronowski able to play that one to the side. Now that puck played at the top of the Dayton zone. Fresh legs coming out for the Fire. Nightfall top of the zone. Fires a shot. That one. This is just wide of the net. That was Keegan.
That shot blocked.
Lexington trying to get some opportunities here. That one sent all the way down. Icing is called.
Yeah, you can see Nightfall being aggressive here. They're not getting anything. Nothing's going their way right now.
No, not right now. And really, both teams are still trying to feel each other out here. We got 15:36 remaining in the first period of action here at the Lexington Ice Center. We don't have the clock on set up on the scoreboard here, so we will be giving you manual calls all throughout the evening. Now face off one and inside the Lexington zone. Trying to clear it out are the Fire, but here comes an opportunity. 2-on-1 potentially, but no, right there to break it up is Real. Good defensive play by Real, able to clear the zone. Now to retrieve it. It's the Nightfall in the center there. That was Matt Menengato. Menengato back out on the ice here. First line back out for the Nightfall. And that one's sent into the zone. Quattropedo to play it. Shot! That one's saved!
Wow. Puck's just being slapped around here. What a shot.
That one played back out to the point now. Dumped down in behind the net. Good opportunity. Here's Menengato. Now puck down deep. In the zone, in behind the goal line.
Fight for it on the boards.
Quattrapella and Real going at it here. Trying to dig it out of Spanger. He's able to do so. Check along the boards now. There's Spanger again. He's trying to flip it out, but kept in. And Kaysen.
Good deep, just couldn't hold on to it there.
There's Menengato. Menengato looking for an opportunity here. That puck cleared. And Kronowski, he's going to play it all the way around here. He's going to whip that around to Molitor. Now the puck at the top of the zone, and illegal forward pass called, and we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone.
Plays are starting to open up for the Nightfall, it looks like. They're starting to move that puck around a lot more fluidly.
They are.
They're getting more shots on goal. And they're getting a lot more clean shots on goal.
You know, this team coming together for the very first time to play here at the Lexington Ice Center. Their shot and kick saved by Kronowski. Now that puck at the top of the zone and dumped deep. Played off the boards. Centering shot and not able to put it away is Roberts.
Off the boards, up to himself, passed it across. Could have been a beautiful play.
Breakaway opportunity, played away by Kranowski. Puck top of the zone.
Oh, and he lost it.
Lost an opportunity here.
Off the skate. Big.
There's a shot and kick save. And the center, one more shot, one more save. That's Gustafson not able to put it home. Puck top of the Lexington zone now.
There's another example, just getting that puck down the floor fluidly. They're starting to get a lot more comfortable together, playing together.
First game jitters, I think, are trying to get out here. Puck top of the zone in the circle, trying to center it. Not able to get it there.
Oh, back to center.
That one came off the stick of Hoppy there. Now puck along the boards.
Oh, big hit along the boards there.
Fires a slapper, and that one misses wide. And now center, here comes Lexington. There's a shot save. And a beauty, Trottier able to hang on to that one here.
Going back to your Kentucky days there.
Yeah, I know, I was. But, if you look at it this way, it is Lexington, it is Kentucky, and this is Kentucky's only semi-pro team. So, if I slip up, it happens.
Lexington, Kentucky, it's all the same.
That one trying to get cleared out. Both these teams trying to get that first opportunity here at the Lexington Ice Center. That one played along the boards. That's Austin with it. Austin pushing it up. Woodward along the boards. Woodward trying to
get it to
center it. Now puck played along the left boards. There's a shot. That one's saved.
Good glove save there.
Verity tried to put that one in. Centering, shot saved again.
Wow.
Here come these opportunities for the Nightfall. Slapper.
Big slap.
And he tried to deflect that one in. That was Declan Keegan out of Versailles, Kentucky.
I mean, I got 10 shots on goal so far for the Lexington Nightfall here. I mean, they're getting shots on goal. They're getting good opportunities. It's just they're all getting blocked. They're all getting saved. Oh.
And that net's off here, so they're having to reset that net here. Officials tonight, APHL officials who, of course, the APHL had their All-Star game here at the Lexington Ice Center back on the 31st of January. Taking down along the boards here. Still trying to dig the puck out. Lexington able to come up with it. Puck at the point. That one's sent into the boards here. Still kept in. Fires a shot. Saved by Kranowski. Lexington looking to clear. Long pass intercepted and thrown back in. Here comes the Nightfall along the boards. Left-hand side. Fires a shot on net, and that one goes wide. There's a shot saved and covered up by Kranowski.
We're going to get a face-off.
Face-off to the left-hand side of Kranowski. So far what you're seeing and what I'm seeing, it looks like this Nightfall team is starting to get a little more comfortable together, and they're starting to build up some opportunities here.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot more aggression on defense, a lot more aggression on offense. All around, I think building more opportunities offensively really starts on defense. Dayton, there's another cover-up, another face-off. Dayton is getting those blocks, is getting those saves, but as long as the Nightfall just keep shooting, the more pressure on goal they're going to get, they're going to end up getting a goal.
Kranowski and both Trottier for Dayton, both looking very comfortable in the net so far. So it's going to be a question of who can draw first blood here. And that one's sent down again, and icing. And goes back the other way.
Yeah, as you said, both goalies looking really comfortable in the crease right now. It's just, you know, whoever slips up first, I think whoever really has a spectacular shot on goal.
Right. There's a shot saved. Another opportunity here. Karnowski down, but able to get back up as the Nightfall start pushing it the other way. Right up front, shot, second opportunity, and saved and covered up.
Wow.
Again, Nightfall trying to put something in, not able to do so right now.
Yeah, and what I saw right there, you know, I mean, pass over to center, got blocked, bounced back, shot, great cover up.
Face off one, and one-timer opportunity, and cleared out the zone.
Been physical up along the boards there.
Now trying to center opportunity, and Karnowski able to cover that one up again.
Little backhand, not much power, not much speed. A lot of these shots are just going either way wide or just straight at the goalie here. We're not seeing anything too fancy yet.
Well, and you know, you're at a point now where you know, we're starting to see maybe a little bit of frustration to see if somebody can get one jammed home. Nothing has really opened up yet, and that's going to be the idea of this game. Second and third opportunities, I think, because you're seeing a couple of them out there, but Karnowski doing a lot better of covering up than Trottier is.
Yeah.
Puck swept to the side here. Fire with a little more possession on this end now. Lexington needs to clear the zone. They're having issues in doing so. Nice kick save again from Karnowski there.
Yeah, and you know, the more pressure they put on that goalie, you know, I mean, the more chance they're going to score, the more shots. Something's going to break.
That one out of the zone and played back down. Fresh legs coming out for the Fire now. Puck in behind the net, picked up by the Nightfall. Sent along the boards, and that's going to be picked up by Reel. Reel's going to cross it over to Mick. Oh, turnover.
Nightfall right in front of the goal.
That one saved. Had the opportunity there. That one cleared out. Got the 3-on-1 opportunity, pushing it the other way now. Tried to center it. That comes off a Nightfall stick and has to reset in the corner here. Can the Nightfall, are they able to clear the zone? Yes, they are. But fresh legs coming out for the Nightfall.
That was an absolutely spectacular chance for the Nightfall. Just couldn't get it in the net.
And a spectacular save if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, gets around in the circle, trying to center it here. Once again, maybe can't pull the trigger. Puck at the point. And play back down, trying to cycle through. That one goes up and over the head. And now play back down. And we have an icing. Puck coming back to the right-hand side of Karnowski. We want to thank all the fans listening in and watching here this evening to the Lexington Nightfall inaugural broadcast. We want to thank all the fans here at the Lexington Ice Center. I think we got some shirts in the crowd.
Yeah, someone's throwing shirts in the crowd over there.
Hey, all right. Shot saved and kicked away. Karnowski again. A lot of opportunities here, both sides. .720 remaining on the clock here in the first period of action here at the Lexington Ice Center. There's a shot kicked away again from Karnowski. And Dayton able to put one in, getting on the board. So Dayton scores 1-0, your score now.
And, there it was, the pressure on Kronowski. He had the save off the pad, right back to Dayton. Just got that rebound and put back.
And as I mentioned, second chance opportunities. That's what came into play here. So we'll see what happens here. Face off one, and fans wanting a trip there.
Looked like a trip.
There's a shot. That one fired wide of the net. The question is, how will Lexington answer? There's another shot and a save. How will Lexington answer after that very first goal by the Fire?
Yeah, and you got to think, they're getting a little frustrated here. They're getting shots. They have more shots on goal than Dayton right now. And they got to put one in eventually.
Face off one, and here comes the Nightfall the other way, trying to center that pass. Second opportunity, covered up by Trottier.
Yeah, just look for that centering pass and kicked off on a skate there, flipped up straight to the goalie.
6:45 remaining on the clock here at the Lexington Ice Center in the first period of action. Face off one and crossed over. Puck point, Sayers trying to fire one that comes off of the shoulder of Trottier. Fire able to clear the zone. There's another save by Kronowski. Nicely done. Fans showing their appreciation for that one. .6:30 remaining on the clock here in the first period of action. Face off one. And sent all the way down. Maybe an opportunity, but no. Trottier there to play it, and he sweeps it all the way back.
Recovered by the Nightfall there.
Nightfall got to get back on, and they flip it out of the zone. I think it hit one of our camera guys down there. Oh, no.
Oh, that was a close one.
This is the fun thing about semi-pro hockey. A bunch of these guys have played together for years, and among different backgrounds. Some have been former college students, college players. Some have had minor league experience, junior experience. So, this is the cool thing about semi-pro hockey. It's kind of a different situation. Pass across, comes off the boards, fires a shot in. That one comes off the glove of Trottier. Puck down deep in behind the net. Quattrapella trying to center it. Pass just a little bit too hard. Second chance opportunity by Menengato. That fires wide of the net. Now pushing it up is Riggle. Riggle along the boards. He fires a shot. Played away by Kronowski.
And again, back to that defense. That's just good defense by Dayton. Like I said, Nightfall's trying to get some sort of pass going, some sort of pass game going.
And here they come again, trying, centering in the slot there. There's Menengato. Menengato along the boards, plays it down to Quattrapel. Center for the Nightfall. Number one, opportunity shot, and cleared out by the Fire once again. Yeah. They had him right in the slot there.
Yeah, there it was again. Great pass opportunity. Just Dayton with the defense. They had three guys around the crease there. Just couldn't get that puck in there.
Puck played, and here's Verity.
Shot deflected off a skate. Big hit behind the goal there.
Verity and Renaud, they tie up together. Now here's Real. Real playing it across the boards, off the boards, and trying to get over to Hoppy. Now in the center was Racker. Turned over, and Nightfall looking to make a play here. That one too terribly close to that camera over there.
Down a bunch of money if it hit that. Hit the plexiglass there. That would have been a rough one.
4:19 remaining in that first period of action. Good grief. I do not want to see that happen.
Hope you got insurance.
Not on that. gosh. Face off one by the Fire, trying to fire a shot on.
Nightfall.
One-on-one opportunity. Shoots and kicked away. That was Shannon with that opportunity. Turned on the Jets there.
Trying to go forehand, backhand to freeze that goalie and get a chance. Just goalie making a great save there.
Now played off the boards. Puck back at the top of the zone. Along the side that was Gustafson. He throws that back out to the point, but just a little bit too hard as it exits the zone. So the Nightfall will have to reset to avoid an offsides. Oh, that one dangerous. Turning on the Jets there was Roberts. Puck still deep, trying to center it there. That was Molitor with it again. Now played back down to Woodward. Woodward in behind the net. Maybe looking for an opportunity. In the slot, fires one and saved again. Atradier.
Great job by the Nightfall keeping it in that end of the rink right there.
Again, Nightfall not having too many issues with possession. It's just putting it in the net right now. But again, you can't discredit Trottier at all because he is getting a lot of good save opportunities as well. Puck at the point, fires one in, looking for that deflection. Couldn't put it home. Now back out to the point and swept back over.
Yeah, and it looks for the Nightfall right now that the best opportunities have come from those one-on-one opportunities. And it looks like those screens by the offensive players right now look like good shot. I think more screens and shots from the point have a great chance.
Still kept in here.
You take away the goalie's vision and he doesn't know where that puck is coming 80 miles an hour in there.
Austin playing back down to Rice, but that one misses, but it's kept back in. Now down deep is Mills. Mills trying to play for it. Puck still in front and saved and covered up.
Just barely got that with the end of his pad.
Rice was trying to jam that one home, but not able to do so. That's Trottier. Says, hey, I got it. We're moving on. As we get set for the break here at the Lexington Ice Center, some of the youth from the CKHA will be playing a short game. We'll resurface the ice. We'll talk about action here in the first. And then we'll give our voices a break. Turned over, trying to center it along, but no, played off the stick of a Fire defender. Now puck down deep in behind the net. That's Real. Real pushes it up to Cornett. And now back to Real. Real trying to make a move, trying to dangle it there, but not able to do so.
That's a great defense by the Nightfall. Good stick pokes. Centers it.
Oh, pass just a little bit too hard. Opportunity here down deep, though.
Big.
That's Boots out on the ice here and covered up. That fourth line out. Keegan, Boots, and Nip out for
like a line change for Dayton.
And it looks like we're in their advertising. We got a Chuck a Puck going on later this evening. That'll be in the second intermission. And of course, money from that Chuck a Puck going toward the CKHA. Our beneficiary for tonight. There's a shot. Second opportunity.
Chance.
Misses just wide of the net. Trying to center it, but it goes right into the glove of Trottier, and we'll have another face-off.
That is 25 shots on goal for the Nightfall. And, again, like you said, those second chances are the best opportunities right now. As Trottier is, absolute A-game. It's credit to him. He's looking really good out there, but
now hang on. We got to double check that. We'll double check our shots on goal later.
Yeah.
Because I think you were marking when it missed too, right?
I might have been.
Okay.
Maybe.
We'll figure it out. We'll have our official stats in just a little bit. Looking for that centering opportunity. That one misses. Nightfall again. And so far, we have been penalty-less in this contest. Less than a minute remaining in the first period of action here for Nightfall Hockey here on Prep Spin. Puck just sitting dead there, finally kicked out. And play back into the zone. Off the boards. Trying to get it back into that Dayton zone, but not able to pull the trigger there. Puck, top of the point, trying to center it. Not able to do so as Dayton is going to go into the locker room here with at least, oh, hang on. Maybe one less opportunity. Puck, top of the zone. Trying to center it, nobody home as fresh legs are trying to come out for the Nightfall, and that one comes off the netting with 5.8 seconds left in the first period of action. Face off one, try to fire one on net, and as Meningata reached for it, he lost an edge, and that's the end of the first period of action. So going into the break here, the Dayton Fire lead 1-0 here on Prep Spin over the Lexington Nightfall. We got a lot more hockey coming up here from Lexington. We'll be back in just a few minutes. that one. Back on Lexington Nightfall Hockey, Aaron Rose alongside Mr. Charlie Madison. And Charlie, we've seen one period of hockey here for the Lexington Nightfall. What are your thoughts so far in this contest?
I really like the aggression from both teams. Dayton's defense is honestly unmatched right now. Goalie's doing an unremarkable job. Absolutely beautiful job by him, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm supposed to be an unbiased commentator here, but
understand.
They're blocking passes, blocking shots, but Nightfall's defense is doing the same thing. Dayton did have that extra
second chance
opportunity like you were talking about, and there we go. We're getting the crowd hyped with a Zamboni here. I just think as long as we can get another one-on-one opportunity for the Nightfall, I think we'll be in good standing. But again, it's all about getting those second chance opportunities, making good passes, being clean with the puck, and getting around Dayton's defense.
Something that we really haven't gotten a chance to see here is the power play opportunities for anybody. It was a clean first period,
which you don't see very often in hockey.
No, you don't. So that was something interesting for me. You saw five-a-side hockey, no real big opportunities for the power play by any side. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see how they handle things here in the second period in just a little bit. Again, big packed house here at the Lexington Ice Center. And one thing that I want to bring up here as we are just talking right now is the fact that we are actually playing hockey at a time that is suitable for everybody. This is really a family atmosphere, and that's what they're shooting for here with the Nightfall, and we're so excited to be a part of that. And
Saturday night at 6:30. It's not the kids' bedtime.
No, it's not. So. No, it's not my bedtime. Of course, me and you have these late wrestling event nights, where sometimes it doesn't end till 10 o'clock. So we're in good shape. We want to take this moment here. I'm trying to get the stats to come through, and they have supposedly been emailed. And yay, Lexington Ice Center. Not Lexington. It's not the Lexington Ice Center. It's this building. It does not do well with cell phone service. So we'll get that in just a moment here. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning into Prep Spin here on Lexington Nightfall Hockey here on Prep Spin. Of course, we want to thank our sponsors for Prep Spin. The official healthcare provider of Prep Spin is UK Healthcare Sports Medicine. The official fuel Prep Spin, Clark's Pump and Shop. And, of course, Minky Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. So thank you to all three of those major sponsors. And, of course, we want to thank some more of our sponsors here. We want to thank Bolt Marketing, who is a champion-level sponsor. They are the sponsor of our power plays. So whenever we get one, it'll be a Bolt Marketing power play. We want to thank our gold-level sponsor, Central Bank, the Kentucky Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Hang Loose Paw Paw Patch, Surf Pro, True Blue Pools, and Unbridled Spirit. You'll hear more about them as we go throughout the night here in Lexington.
Yeah, and back to those power plays. Lexington, we're getting good opportunities when we're in those one-on-one or uneven matchups. So I think if we get at least one power play, we're going to be able to go around Dayton's defense and get a goal.
Right. And the thing is, and you're right. The thing is that Lexington has had a lot of good odd man rushes.
Yeah.
And they've had a good, good shots on goal. A couple guys can rip some good slappers. So that's they do have a lot of opportunities in the in net here for the Nightfall. And then of course you got to look at Dayton. Dayton has been they've been together for a very long time, so they with Dayton being together for as long as they have.
They got good chemistry.
They do have good chemistry.
And not only have they been together for a long time, they have 2 sets of brothers on.
Yeah, no. And you want to talk about the ultimate chemistry. It's playing with your brother. So
I'm not sure if they're twins. If they're twins, it's even worse for us.
Right. Thank goodness for numbers, right?
Yeah. But yeah, like you were saying, that the speed of which those pucks come in from Lexington, from some of those players, Chaudier is doing a great job.
Yeah, Chaudier doing a wonderful job in that. Yes, and Kronowski, of course, only letting 1 goal in that first period of action.
Yeah. Which it did. He blocked the first one right off the pad, right to a Dayton player.
Right. It was that unlucky bounce.
Yeah.
Where you really have no opportunity to get back to it.
Yeah. Those rebounds, really hard. You even see in the NHL. Like I'm from Chicago, so big Hawks fan.
Right.
You saw just this year, we had an uncanny amount of goals from rebounds.
Right.
So no matter what level it is, those goals off the pad straight to another player, it's really hard to get back and recover from that.
And of course, in other hockey news coming up tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., you better set your alarm. Team USA, Team Canada, going for the gold in the Olympics tomorrow. So set those alarms.
Yeah, USA Canada is always a great game. I know last year, instantly after the face-off, just fight after fight after fight. USA and Canada, greatest rivalry in hockey, in my opinion. But you also, you had that Miracle on Ice back in, I wasn't born yet, but,
Taking a look at the shots on goal here in that first period of play, Lexington. Okay, you're gonna have to adjust your numbers here because there were a lot of off-track shots. 10 on net, 8 on net for the Fire. Matt Menegado 1 shot, Dan Quattrapella 1 shot. Let's see, Blaze Verdi with 1 shot. Shannon Jordan 1 shot. Kaysen Cooper 1 shot. Ryan Gustafson 1 shot. Woodward with 1, and Parker Rice with 2 shots on goal. Let's see here. And then we'll also take a look at we're going to look at shot attempts here. On goal, overall 30% of the shots that have been attempted have been on goal. 37% misses, 33% on block. And so far, Dayton winning 65% of the face-offs over Lexington's 35% here this evening. So we want to thank our statistician, Becca, for handing us everything here. We appreciate her. And we are done with the ice here at the Lexington Ice Center. Got everything all cleaned up and ready to go. So period 2 action getting ready to roll here in Lexington. And we're just going to stick with it right here. Dayton coming back out onto the ice. As we're getting set for the second period of hockey. And Lexington This time, Kronowski going to be defending the south end zone. Now look at Kronowski's. Look at his helmet.
I was just going to bring that up.
It is absolutely awesome. Custom for the Nightfall.
Beautiful.
With the old school pads.
I love the leather look.
Yes, old school.
Yeah. And goes with that electric blue, white and black. I played a lot of Chell back in my day. I still do, actually. I no matter what jersey colors I would pick, it would always have an electric blue in it.
Nice.
So
nice.
love that color. Love these jerseys. And that leather accent's beautiful. So
absolutely. Period 2 hockey getting ready to start here at the Lexington Ice Center. Again, sellout crowd in Lexington. And one of the most affordable, family-friendly events in Lexington, in Kentucky, is Lexington Nightfall Hockey. Only $5 to get in to this big event.
My 8-year-old cousin could get in here.
That's right. Allowance, right?
Yeah. Set up a lemonade stand down the street and you'll be good.
Getting set for hockey action. Here we are, ready to go. Face off one by Dayton. Dayton into the zone. And things getting a little chippy here to begin the second period. Here's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Now pushing it the other way. Centering pass, trying to get that first shot on goal and not able to pull the trigger as he loses the puck, and it was saved and covered up.
Yeah, and you saw again that uneven matchup opportunity by
right.
Lexington.
That odd man rush that we were talking about there. Now face off one by the Nightfall. That one thrown in and that one saved. Puck in behind the net. Nightfall looking for that opportunity. In the slot now. Fires one and scores! Lexington gets on the board as you can hear the horn right next to us.
I mean, instant. That was a beautiful slap shot right there.
Uh-oh. Sorry about that video, y'all. Uh-oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, our camera has frozen up here. We are getting that fixed really quick.
Lexington go down the ice. Has the puck back of the net. Passes outside. Back up to the point. Back around the net there. Dayton. Another shot on goal by Lexington there.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the frozen camera here. We are getting that checked on right now.
Back up at the point. Lexington's doing a great job. One-timer. No. Way off there. Lexington's doing a great job keeping this puck in Dayton's zone here.
Hey, check the power on that wireless receiver.
Dayton has control of the puck here. Lexington takes it. Little flip backhand on goal.
You just moved to the other one? Okay. No.
Lexington has control.
Yeah.
Pass around the net. Looks like we got our camera back. I don't know what was going on there. Dayton coming up, one-on-one. Good defense by Lexington.
And cleared out by the Nightfall here.
Icing call, but he went up to play it. That one went in, but the goal came off. I don't know what the call's going to be.
That 17-15 remaining here in the first period of action, tied up at 1.
Yeah, and it looked like the goalie was going to call for icing and then came out and played it. Another face-off win by Dayton. As you said, what? More than 60%?
60%, yep. Now puck top of the zone and sent out. Here come the Flyers pushing it back the other way. And slap back in. Trying to fire one in, and that one cleared out of the zone. As the puck goes out of play, we have a whistle. Sorry about the receiver there, ladies and gentlemen. It froze up on us, so we were able to get the power switched up on that. And we apologize for that issue. So we know what to work on next time. Again, very first broadcast here for the Nightfall, and we need to work out the kinks. Thank you all for sticking with us here in Lexington on Prep Spin.
Here comes Dayton one-on-one matchup. Great save.
Great save, and Kronowski keeping this team in it. One-on-one hockey here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Tied up at 1 hockey here. Now face off one by the Nightfall, but turned over, shot, glove save, not able to hang on to it. And here comes Quattrapella along the wing, up the right-hand side, and he is thrown off the puck.
Cleared by Dayton.
And Kronowski's going to have to play it off the boards, cleared the zone. You see a little bit of frustration there from Kronowski's second opportunity here. Corey Day able to get that stick in front of the shot there. Now moving along the boards there, that was Kaysen, and he was taken off the puck.
Both guys went down going for that puck on the boards over there.
It was pinned out there. Puck at the point. Quattrapella trying to throw it back over. Shot, and that one bounces away. And now played off the boards. Oh, losing an edge there was Mills. Opportunity and kicked away by Mills there. Now off the boards, still kept in by the Fire. Second chance opportunity. There's Kronowski able to cover that one up.
And you kind of see it again. Nightfall losing control of the puck a little bit there.
Getting a little sloppy with it.
Yeah.
And in turn, if you were seeing that, you know, you could see a little bit of the frustration on Kronowski's face when you had those weird random turnovers.
And I think that might just be a little chemistry issue, as this is their first time all playing together. We're passing the puck, but nobody's there.
Trying to fire one on that comes off a stick. Now played into the corner. Now thrown back out to the point. There's Mills. Mills sends it back down, and that one wrapped around the boards by a defender for the Fire.
Saw it there kind of again, passing that puck, but
That one out of the zone or out of the play, and we'll have a face-off. We are knotted up at 1 here in Lexington. 14:35 remaining here in the second period of play.
There's a
face-off one by Nightfall, trying to throw that one in, and that one second chance opportunity, and covered up, and we'll have a face-off. Bodies flying everywhere.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about earlier. You know, those screens by these players, if we get these screens and get these shots from point, you have a lot better chance of scoring.
Absolutely.
We have a line change from Dayton. A couple of fresh skates by the Nightfall.
Fresh legs coming out here. Again, 14:29 remaining on that clock. Face off one and kept in the zone by the Fire. Puck back out to the point, trying to throw one on. That one played. Second chance opportunity now. Puck in behind the net, trying to throw it back out once again. Crossover. That one played back out to the point. Whoa! That one
off the wall there.
And it almost creeped in on Kronowski.
Came right next to him.
And there's a shot and score from the circle. And that was Spenger putting that one away. So after that one bouncing around a little bit, Spenger able to put that one home. And at this point, the Fire are up 2-1.
And there you see it again, you know, those almost fourth chance opportunities. Keeping control of the puck in the Nightfall zone.
2-1 your score here in Lexington. So Nightfall have a little bit of work to do to get back into this one. Now face-off one by the Fire once again. Puck sent back in deep into the corner. Oh! Playing for the puck there. I thought we might have seen an opportunity for a tripping call, but he played the puck.
Yeah, Nightfall here getting a lot more aggressive.
And then at this point they got to, because, oh, that one sent all the way down and,
whoa. Here we go.
Getting a little chippy now. Quattrapella sprayed.
Yeah.
He sprayed Trottier with that ice there.
You know, and you love to see it, but you also, you know, I love to see it.
Right. I mean, what's hockey without a little bit of chippiness, you know?
Yeah, and I think that aggression and that anger's kind of showing here more for the Nightfall.
It is.
I think all night they've been pretty aggressive and physical along those boards, and I think, you know, pretty soon here we're gonna have something boil over and see maybe a massive hit or some fights.
Now puck in the possession of the Fire. Fire trying to clear the zone. That one comes off a stick, kept in. Centering. Oh, that one off the post. Saris not able to put that one away.
Wow.
Saris,
I mean, that's
known for that shot from the point.
As close as it gets right there.
He heard the ring over on this side.
I mean, that goal has got to be kissing those posts right now.
Right. In hockey, a best friend or worst enemy can be a goalpost for a goalie.
Oh, yeah.
Saris again. Score! Saris from the point able to put that one home.
You just said it. He's known for those slap shots from the point.
So Lexington now ties it up at 2 here in the second period.
You know, and being from Chicago, I love this song.
Yeah, I kind of figured you did.
I love this song. That's great to hear.
A little bit of Chelsea Dagger up in the house here. So Andrew Sarris credited with that goal. Of course, from that point, nicely done. And let's see if the Nightfall can capitalize on the momentum as they're going to send that one all the way down. Waved off is the icing. Kronowski wondering why. Long pass up. That one played off of the stick there of Roberts. So icing waved off there as well. Now, Nightfall 3 deep here on defense. Play back out to the point. And we got 3-on-1 opportunity. Here comes Rice. Rice fires one. That goes up and over the net.
And you had that 3-on-1 opportunity right there. I would have passed the puck.
Oh.
Whoa.
Bodies flying everywhere here at the Lexington Ice Center. Now that puck in behind the net. Rice, among others, trying to dig out all the forwards down there.
I love the aggression, trying to get that puck in the net as quick as possible. But when you have that 3-on-1 opportunity, I tried to move the puck around a little more.
Yeah, you got to open. Oh!
Oh, big swim move there.
When you have the 3-on-1 room, yeah, you got to kind of lift your head just a little bit there, I would say. Now that puck. Play deep, and that's going to be icing.
Big pass, just a little bit off there.
2-2 your score here with 10:55 remaining in the second period of action here at the Lexington Ice Center. Of course, don't forget we are back next week, next Saturday night, with more hockey action. Face-off one.
Slap shot way off by Dayton.
At that point, he was really just trying to get that one deep.
Here we go.
Running up the boards here, Woodward. Woodward not able to find that open man, but trying to jam it home. Things getting chippy down toward the end after a somewhat late whistle there.
Yeah. And there it was again, that great defense by Dayton. Nightfall, you know, getting all the way up the ice right next to that goal, but could not center the puck and ended up just trying to force something, and goalie with a good save.
So again, next Saturday night, the Wood County FOP Warthogs come to town, and I believe they are from Columbus. So they will be in town, and we're dropping the puck, or action will go live around 6:15 here at the Lexington Ice Center on Prep Spin. Puck back out to the point. Played off the boards.
Intercepted by Nightfall.
Oh!
Looked like he got hit in the head.
Yeah, he did. Right side shot. That one goes wide. As Molds are not able to put that one home.
Yeah. Good look there for him, but a little wide with that slap shot.
Here at the Lexington Ice Center, sold out house.
The face off on the.
Hang on. Officials, I think they wanted a change, and it was a little bit late for him. Face off one here.
Issue.
Nightfall with it down in the zone, trying to throw it back out to the point.
Slap shot from the point.
Oh,
save.
And a beauty. Sean Sparrow trying to put that one on. Trottier with that glove save.
Another face-off in the Dayton zone. Won by Dayton again.
Kept in, shot. That one sails wide, though.
Yeah, great job by the Nightfall. You know, another face-off won by Dayton, but just being aggressive and getting that putt back.
That zone cleared. We have an icing.
Puck's going to be back in the Dayton zone.
Back here after the 28th. We'll be back on the 14th as the St. Louis Blues Warriors come to town. That's a 4 p.m. start here in Lexington.
A lot of these faceoffs I'm seeing that are being won by Dayton, Nightfalls are getting the puck right back in their zone. And, I mean, that's really good for the opportunities. Faceoff won by Nightfall there. Yeah, really.
Oh, shot off the post there. Second opportunity. Misses. Now still play deep. Again, we have not seen one single penalty or power play opportunity. Tried to cross that one over for a one-timer. The Quattrapella. And that one bouncing around between a few sticks as it finally sails wide of the net. Back out to the point. Scores! And the Nightfall!
You know, you saw it. Puck to the point. Crossed it. Another slap shot from the wing.
And Quattrapella able to put that one home for the Nightfall. It's 3-2 now here in Lexington in the second period. And we have one heck of a game to start here in Lexington to begin the Nightfall. Hold on. So Quattrapella credited with that goal.
That was absolutely beautiful. Getting that slap shot right past Dayton's goalie there.
Oh, almost had another opportunity.
Going deep.
Uh-huh. That was Corey Day just firing that one from the point.
Going from the blue line.
So things starting to open up here for Lexington here on Prep Spin. Face off one again. Sayers trying to throw that one into traffic, and it gets to Trottier, but he's able to cover that one up.
I'm like what I'm seeing out of Lexington right now.
It feels like the momentum has shifted a little bit. The confidence is starting to come a little bit stronger here. There's a
way high shot there.
Yeah.
By Dayton. Oh. That shot deflected.
Deflected here. And played out and sent all the way down. Lexington there to pick it up. Saris wants it back out to the point. No, they're going to cross it to Day. Day fires one. Corey Day!
I mean, that was insane. You had the puck deflected in Nightfall zone. Went all the way in to the Dayton zone. Passed right back up to the points. Faked the slap shot, went up.
And Corey Day, talk about a beautiful shot from that point there. Found that perfect opportunity, found the open lane, and now Lexington extending the lead in the second period on our inaugural game and our first broadcast here on Prep Spin. Face off won by the Nightfall again.
Oh my, that one, I think
kind of hit.
Face.
Yeah. Now, Verity with it.
Yeah, you can tell Nightfall, a lot more confidence. They're speeding up the play.
Yeah. you can feel,
wow.
You can tell they're feeling it here.
Oh yeah. Weaving in and out. I mean, they're looking crisp right now.
Now puck into the circle here.
Little spin cycle there.
In the slot shot, and that one kicked away. That was Parker Rice trying to get one in.
That one
and in the
deflected.
circle, yeah, still in the circle. Fires another one in, and that one goes up and over the net, still in. Now played off the boards here. Another opportunity. That one sails wide of the net. That's going to roll out of the zone. Played out of the zone. Now back to receive it once again. Here's Verity. And Verity sends that one up, and that is deflected out of play as it comes off a Woodward stick.
That was a hard pass. Went straight up at his stick. Yeah, Nightfall here looking really good.
Busy night here in Lexington, especially at the Ice Center. We have had hockey all day out back in the second rink. We've had public skating. We've had Nightfall, and I do believe there might be a college hockey game happening later this evening.
There is, you are right.
Now, trying to throw it back out, trying to fire one on. Puck bouncing everywhere, finally cleared out of danger.
Well, I mean, that was a great clear. Oh,
taking off the puck there was Boots.
Getting a little aggressive there again.
Now pushing it back here.
Lost the puck, trying to play it off the boards by Dayton.
And that hits the net up over the glass here.
Face off in the Nightfall zone.
For those of you who are not very familiar with the Lexington Ice Center, those are some low boards along the side there. So they have installed plenty of netting to make sure the fans are safe here in Lexington.
A little surprised when I walked in here.
This is an old school rink, brother. Old school rink.
Glad that netting's there though.
This netting that you see here has been installed new, so that was a big blessing for us here.
Protects this pretty face.
Shout out to my wife who got dinged with the puck back in 2013, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, she had a wake-up call she didn't want. But alas, she was good, and thankfully no damage except for a little bit of puck burn is what got her. It was like, oh.
Icing by the Nightfall. Face off in Nightfall zone.
6:21 left here in the second period of action in Lexington.
And you look at this crowd, have not faded at all.
No, they're still rocking.
Fully packed house.
Now face off one.
There we go.
And here comes the
in
Nightfall.
heated.
Oh, played away.
Backhand, forehand. Tried to freeze him up.
Trying to deke him, but
intercepted by
turned over. Here's the 2-on-1 opportunity. Fire trying to push it back the other way.
Fire.
Cornett along the boards. He throws it back out to the point.
Lost it a little bit.
Of course, that was real.
They're going to have to reset. Just kind of flicks it up into the Nightfall zone as they're going to get some fresh feet in there.
Sparrow looking for the opportunity here. Here comes the Nightfall along the boards. Turn back over. Now Fire trying to push it back the other way. Fresh legs coming out for the Nightfall. They almost caught him. Almost caught him in a line change error.
And, whoa, here we go.
Off the net.
Puck almost came straight up here over that net. Oh, Lord. That would have been a nice little souvenir, though.
Live here on prepspin.com. You're having a good time, aren't you?
I'm having a great time, yeah.
Here on prepspin.com, we are having a blast here in Lexington.
Oh, my.
I lost track of that one. That one goes up and over.
Looked like he shot it at his own player there. I don't know what happened there.
That puck bounces in the neutral zone, now drops into the Dayton zone. Fire with possession in behind the net. Trying to play it out, able to do so. Puck at the point, but misses its intended receiver.
Icing called off there. Around the goal.
And cleared out of the zone. Dayton trying to push it back in, but they have a wall of defenders. Corey Day there, one of them. I tell you what, you see a skater like Corey Day, that is a wall you do not want to encounter.
I mean, that guy is big.
Corey Day moves very quickly too, has a great shot.
Yeah.
So does Saris. You know, that is why Corey and Andrew are both assistant captains here for the Nightfall. Of course, Menengato wearing the C for the Nightfall.
And Day having a beautiful goal to make it 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to clear it there. And
Whoa, up and over, and that one sails wide of the net. There to receive his Mills.
that was a nice pass there. Icing called off.
Puck played along the boards here now in deep.
Just trying to get.
Uh-oh. 2-on-1 opportunity coming the other way here for the Fire. Fires a shot on and scores! Spangler. Getting his second of the night.
Looked like Mills almost clipped it with his stick, but just didn't get it all.
So now, Spangler gets his second of the night. And now it's 4-3 going into the late second period. 3:57 remaining on the clock here in the second. Now Verdi around. Verdi trying to find somebody up front, but it's swiped away.
Great job.
Nope.
Keep it in the zone.
Shot in that one with a glove save.
Yeah, that one would have been a little wide, but
you take that opportunity to grab that, get a reset.
yeah.
Give your boys a breather. Oh, look at turning the Jets on here. One-on-one opportunity. A.J. Knoll with another opportunity.
Wow, that second chance opportunity right there, like you said, I mean, goalie was way out of position there, but Knoll using that great speed to get down the rink, but just
couldn't put it away. Looking for that long pass up, all the way up there to Rice, and that one sails in behind the net. But it's, again, Lexington here able to maintain control of that puck down in the Dayton zone. Shot goes up and over. It hits the old DJ booth, and we have a face-off.
Yeah, A.J. Knoll didn't have that clean shot, but, I mean.
The Jets on Knoll, though. Woo!
Insane speed. You saw that first shot go right off goalie's pads. Had a little jitter there. Thought we were going to see a repeat of the first.
Right. So counting down here in the second period, the faceoff moved out to the neutral zone as it did come off the Nightfall stick, and faceoff won by the Fire here. Played back down and received once again by the Fire. Looking to center it.
Great defense by the Nightfall right there. Dayton just taking back control of the puck, though.
Multiple bodies out in front of Karnowski. Now thrown back out, but not able to clear the zone. Playing it deep is Nip here. Fourth line out for the Nightfall.
Just absolute
and
whiff.
Karnowski says, nope, we're just going to cover that one up, and we're going to start over.
That one's getting a little scary, a little sloppy, but Karnowski just covered it up and said, hey, guys, let's reset. Let's Oh, little line change, getting some fresh feet on there.
.219 left.
Face-off won by Dayton again.
Again, Dayton strong in the face-offs here. We'll take a look at some of the stats in between the.
There it is again. Nightfall taking control of the puck after the face-off.
Opportunity sails just wide there. Quattrapella not able to put that one home. And that one didn't make it to him. He's going to cover it up, and we'll have another face-off. So face-off coming to the right-hand side of Trottier. Whoa! One-timer save, second opportunity. Not able to put that one home. Nightfall here trying to extend that lead back out.
Absolute great slap shot. Had a second opportunity with a little spin backhand, but just missed on it.
Now
Nightfall taking control of the puck again.
Here they come up the left-hand side. That's Kaysen, first line back out. Fires one on, covered up, and we'll have a face-off. Oh, it's getting chippy now.
I didn't see what happened.
It Kaysen and I can't tell who's out there, but they're talking.
Looked like, looks like real maybe. I can't see the number there. No,
that's Kaysen and
Carl
Mick. One of the Mick brothers.
And there's
so
that aggression and that animosity between these two teams already.
With 1:22 left, they're going to spend some time in the box. However, we will not be witnessing a power play. We will still play five-a-side hockey for those matching minors.
So there goes the clean hockey game, but yet to see another yet to see any power play.
Right, we haven't seen one yet. So Kaysen and Mick both having to serve 2 minutes. 1 minute remaining in the second period of action here. Puck in the circle. Trying to center it.
Look for that center, but Nightfall's defense was right there. Ooh, tripped up there.
Referee's running play. We've lost the helmet, though. Oh, what a check there.
Absolute. Wow.
Zach Roberts coming to defense of his player. And things are getting chippy here in Lexington.
I mean, it's boiling over even more. You saw Mills just lose his helmet and that little scruffle on the boards there.
Roberts had enough, and he decided to come in and say something about it. And I think the box is filling up on both sides. So we're still going to have five-a-side hockey, but we don't have any power plays yet.
Wow. I mean, that hit.
He leveled him.
Reef.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely reefed.
So, let's see what they have to say about it. We're looking at the board here. And I don't see any penalties going up, so we're looking at matching minors again.
Yeah, still discussing this.
We're still matching.
Long conversation down there. Looks like we're about to get an answer for it.
All right, here we go. Let's see what they have to say. Again, I don't. Oh, we do have 2 minutes up on the board here. So it looks like for the first time in Nightfall history, we're going to have a Bolt Marketing power play.
Let's go.
So
Finally.
5-on-4 opportunity for the Nightfall to see how they are able to handle this.
I was saying this earlier. I think this is going to be the Nightfall's best opportunity here. These uneven matchups to get goals, get shots on goal.
Especially if they are able to break it, to get a breakaway. Oh, backhanded opportunity, save, covered up again. So Bolt Marketing power play, our first one in Nightfall history here tonight. A lot of history making things going on in Lexington.
Oh yeah.
Face-off won again by the Dayton Fire.
Now in possession of the Nightfall. Just like that, right after the face-off for another time.
Quattrapella back out to the point here. You know, it's Quattrapella. One-timer, that one saved and covered up. Quattrapella, he's moving out to the point, playing kind of a defensive role right now because he can fire the shot from that area and also direct traffic. So that's what you're going to see out of the Nightfall here.
Yeah, and you see these defensive guys on Dayton just kind of staying right, like almost in the crease and bringing a Nightfall player with them.
And
that's the period.
At the end of the second, Nightfall up over the Dayton Fire 4-3. And as they go to the locker room, they will come back out with a minute 24 power play opportunity. Brought to you by our friends at Bolt Marketing. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. We're going to break down this second period, and we'll get you ready for the third here on Lexington Nightfall Hockey here on Prep Spin. Back here at the end of the second period. We just had a figure skating routine going on during the break here. Before we get to our stats, we want to thank our sponsors once again. First of all, we want to thank Bolt Marketing. They are a champion level sponsor. At Bolt, we built marketing fundamentals that help small to medium-sized businesses grow. We see the work we do as a contribution to a larger mission, investing in the people and ideas moving local communities forward. We also want to thank our friends at Central Bank. They're a gold level sponsor. At Central Bank, we're a part of the same communities you are. We're your neighbors, friends, and business partners. And through the relationships, and the chuck-a-puck's going on. Through the relationships we build with you every day, we consistently provide you with a better, more effective way to bank. In everything we do, in every way we serve, we start with you. I think we got a couple close ones there on the chuck-a-puck. Oh, we got one rolling. Oh. The chuck-a-puck going on here in Lexington. I want to thank you. Thanks to our gold level sponsor, the Kentucky Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Serving the Bluegrass since 1970, our board-certified oral surgeons provide expert care and extractions, wisdom teeth removal, dental implants, bone grafting, oral pathology, and sedation. With 3 convenient locations across central Kentucky, we are proud to serve our community with compassionate, high-quality care. We also want to thank the Hang Loose Paw Paw Patch. Hang Loose Paw Paw Patch is a gold level sponsor as well. They're an orchard in Jessamine County near Wilmore, specializing in America's largest native fruit, the pawpaw. They have over 150 pawpaw trees with 12 cultivators of pawpaw, aiming to be the premier supplier to central Kentucky. They're planning to open sales and tours in 2026 to 2027. Find out more, visit KentuckyPawpaw.com. We want to thank you to our silver level sponsors. That is Surf Pro. Team Phillips and Smith is your local go-to for all water, fire, mold, storm, or biohazard damages. With over 160 employees and 5 warehouse locations, they are 24/7 one-stop shop for any issues in your residential or commercial property. We also want to thank True Blue Pools. Thank you to our silver level sponsor. Looking for stress-free pool care? Thanks to our sponsor, True Blue Pools, with locations in Lexington, Richmond, and Georgetown. Enjoy free water testing, peace of mind with our algae-free guarantee program, and expert help from our trusted service department. True Blue Pools, they've got you covered. And we want to thank our silver level sponsor, Unbridled Spirit. We believe true healing starts within our nervous system. Base chiropractic care is designed to restore communication between the brain and body, helping your system regulate, adapt, and heal more effectively. Rather than chasing symptoms, we focus on the root cause, and we proudly care for individuals of all ages from birth and beyond, supporting families through every stage of life. So thank you to all of our sponsors. And we'll hopefully have our stats coming in just a moment.
Anyone get the chuck-a-puck? Doesn't look like it. I think they're cleaning.
They're cleaning it up here, yeah. That chuck-a-puck's going to take a little bit to clean up. Had a lot of pucks sold here tonight, so that's awesome.
I saw them stacked up at the front there.
We also want to thank our sponsors here for Prep Spin. Of course, Prep Spin wouldn't be here without all of these sponsors. First and foremost, we want to thank UK Healthcare Sports Medicine. They're the official healthcare provider of Prep Spin. The official fuel of Prep Spin, Clark's Pump and Shop. And finally, Minky Beef Jerky, based out of Paris, Kentucky. They are the official game day snack of Prep Spin. William Warfield, if you're watching, we need some more Minky beef jerky for the booth up here. That's what I'm talking about.
I'd love some.
Big shout out to Prep Spin as they are getting things ready. Finishing things up for the KHSAA Swim and Dive Championships. Big shout out also to my friend Brian Milam. Brian Milam, former WKYT sports anchor, and now working with the KHSAA. Big shout out to the Brunch Bunch as well. All my wrestling buddies. Lone Wolf Bobby Blade.
Boo.
Oh, you can't boo Bobo.
I'm booing them.
All right, we're going to take a short break here as we get ready to finally get the ice all taken care of, get it scraped and ready to go for the third period of action. We'll be back in just a little bit here on Prep Spin. Back here on Prep Spin. This is Lexington Nightfall Hockey. Welcome back to a very entertaining game as we get ready to go into the third period of play tonight. As Lexington is up over Dayton, the Dayton Fire 4-3. Again, next week the Wood County FOP Warthogs coming to town. That's next Saturday night. Well, we're excited for another sellout crowd here in Lexington, and of course you can view all the action right here on Prep Spin.
I wouldn't be surprised if something boiled over in this third period.
You know, I'm right there with you. It's very interesting how things are going through here. And of course, also if you're not watching on Prep Spin, we're also live right here on our Facebook page. We are waiting on, for those of you checking in, we are waiting on stats right now. The internet here at the rink is good, but cell phone service is not. So we will get those stats in just a moment as we wait for those. So
get another router in here.
yeah. For those of you tuning in onto our Facebook page, thank you once again for tuning in there as well as we go into the third period of action, getting ready and set. And again, people not leaving here in Lexington. They are sitting strong and ready to go for third period of hockey. And right now, the rink almost ready and almost set and ready to go for our final period of action here on Prep Spin. Again, thank you for everybody to tuning in on Prep Spin and on our Facebook page. We appreciate you all so much.
We have going into this third period, we got what, minute 24 left?
Minute 24 left, yes. So power play opportunities still arise here for the Nightfall. Of course, we've had so much going on today. You mentioned there's a tournament happening a little bit earlier today. We also had EKUs in the back. They're getting ready to play in the second rink. We got Nightfall going on. The Lexington Ice Center, the place to be here in Lexington.
I believe we got a University of Kentucky game right after this?
Actually, I think they are. I might be wrong. I think they're on the road.
Oh.
I could be wrong. Let me double check. I believe the University of Kentucky is, I think they're doing a 1-1 with Cincinnati. They played last night here at home.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Pulling that up here. Yeah, so they are actually getting ready to drop the puck at 9:30. So after this game's over, you can go check out their stream. I think the stream is going here this evening. Of course, the University of Kentucky, they had their first trip at ACHA D1 hockey. So congrats to them on their very first season in ACHA D1. Of course, EKU hockey still going strong.
Come the Dayton Fire.
Didn't come through again. Dayton Fire already out. Let's take a look at these stats if we can. And here comes the Nightfall on the way out. Nightfall on the way out here for the third period of action.
Nightfall and Dayton flipping back. They were in the first period. Nightfall to our north. Dayton right in front of ours.
Yeah. You picked up on that one pretty quick, didn't you?
Yeah.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Third period. Getting ready to start here in Lexington. Thank you all for tuning in once again to prepspin.com and our Facebook page. Four to 3 your score heading in to this third period of play. Again, Nightfall going to have a minute 24 left on the power play.
They got to be feeling pretty good coming into this last period, up one, but not too comfortable. Really try to capitalize on this first power play ever.
You know, being in a one-goal game, it can go anybody's way. It really can. The thing is if the Nightfall strike quickly, the Fire could be in trouble if the Nightfall strikes quickly. Again, a minute 24 left on that power play, still a lot of time.
Yeah.
And again, it's one of these situations where we really haven't seen the power play happen here, because this is literally the very first one of their entire existence so far. So again, we want to thank our friends at Bolt Marketing. They are sponsoring our power plays this year. So let's see if the Nightfall can capitalize on it.
Yeah, we saw 34 seconds of one in the second period, but I mean, those last 30 seconds of the period, they're not gonna, I wouldn't think they're gonna go full, real aggressive mode there.
Maybe, it could have been one of those things where you find the opportunity to try to put one on the net if you can, but if not, it is what it is,
yeah.
and we get ready to rock with the third period. So let's see how it goes. Third period action getting ready to get underway here in Lexington. The Nightfall on their very first game of the year. Can they walk out with the victory? We'll find out. Face-off won by the Fire.
And picked up right by the Nightfall again. Big pattern here.
Well, they tried to clear it. Nightfall ready and waiting for it. So now they're setting up that power play. You can see how they're spreading out here. Puck at the top of the zone. That's Jordan. Jordan trying to center it. Shot opportunity there from Rice. Not able to jam that one home. And cleared out of the zone as Real loses an edge there. Real in behind the net, trying to center it here. Puck back out to the point. And that one dumped into the corner. Look at Dayton putting some pressure on here during this power play. That one's sent into the zone. That's going to go deep and wrap back around the boards. That one takes a weird bounce and slapped out of the way there by Idle.
Yeah, really surprising by Dayton putting pressure on in this power play down a player. Thought they would have been a little more conservative, but
maybe not now. 8 seconds remaining on the power play, and it's going to be a good kill by the Fire. Now puck in the center, thrown back out, and maybe an opportunity here coming up for the Nightfall. In behind the net. Trying to put that one home, but he loses an edge there. Austin couldn't put that one away. Had the opportunity, might be kicking himself for that one. Now a long pass up, deflected down. Icing waved off. Woodward trying to play it down for the Nightfall. That's kicked back the other way. That one cleared as well. Now in the center. Puck at the point. In the circle. Fires one, scores! So Lexington extends that lead. It's 5-3 now. I believe that was Menengato on it.
It was, yeah. Big goal from the captain. Really great job just opening up that center there.
A good early strike here. Meningado with the goal, early strike, 17:35 remaining on the clock here in the third. So with 17:39 left, he netted that one.
5-3 face off in the neutral zone. Won by the Nightfall.
And the Nightfall looking to set up here, maybe looking for that long pass up, deflected over. Nice movement, but turned back over.
Yeah, I just tried to weave in between those two defensive Dayton players.
Dayton trying to throw it back out. A lot of long passes here in this third. Turnover. Meningado back in and scores! Meningado with back-to-back goals here tonight.
The backhand, I thought that goalie's water bottle was going to go flying.
I thought it was.
Hit the top of the net there. Absolutely beautiful goal from Meningado. Captain
6-3.
showing up.
Showing up for sure. Giving that energy here in Lexington.
Face-off won by Dayton.
Now Meningado with the goal, the assist was sent to Dave Mills. Here come the Nightfall again, trying to break through, back in to score!
Back to back.
Wow! Gustafson that time. Good night.
Is that Shannon?
Huh?
Was that Shannon?
No, that's Gustafson this time. So Ryan Gustafson gets on the board. That might have been his second goal this game. So 7-3 in the third. And things opening up here for the Nightfall with 16:45 remaining.
I mean, we talked about capitalizing on that power play, and we didn't, but, I mean, looks like we didn't even need it.
No, not at this point. Kronowski sends that one all the way down. Puck back out to the point now. And maybe another opportunity here. No, not too many bodies tied up. Now looking for that long pass up. Play back into the Lexington zone.
Looking for an open man down the... Couldn't find him.
Now sent back once again. Backhanded pass. And that one played into the corner. Fresh legs coming out for the Nightfall. Oh. And that one's iced.
Almost caught in a transition there.
Almost caught in a transition and almost caught with too many men there.
Yeah.
So, deep breath, but the icing coming back down this way. It's going to be Spangler to take the faceoff. Spangler, of course, had a couple goals here this evening. And that puck played around, turned over, though, in the circle. Saris fans on it, and that one hits the ceiling and back in, and we'll have a faceoff. Well, if you look up at the ceiling here at the Ice Center, you can see all the divots from pucks.
I mean, even
over the years.
Even above those birds' nest.
Yeah, over the years, of course, you know.
It's a little worrying.
Lexington Ice Center opened in 1985 and has been a staple in this community for years now. Puck back out.
Nice stick
Oh,
poke
nope,
there.
kept in. Looking for that pass over to Boots, and Boots not able to hang on to it, but Boots in behind the net trying to jam it home. Oh, that one sneaks through the crease. Still in the zone. There's Saris trying to throw it in. Saris in the slot. Up and over. Saris looking for a second of the evening. And now in behind the net. Trying to put one up and over.
Spangler just heaving it up.
That one comes off a stick and icing waved off here. Puck back out. And now back into the, just bouncing around in the neutral zone, honestly.
Yeah, it looks like Nightfall are kind of laying back a little bit now, just playing defense.
Well, I mean, at this point, you know, that's probably not the worst play, but they're going to look for those opportunities like they are now. Shoots! Oh! Could not put it away.
Had a perfect opportunity there.
Kaysen there trying to put it away. Yep. Try to backhand that one home, but again, Trottier right there, ready to go.
Yeah. Looked like he had him lost there for a second, but.
Oh, one-timer. That one misses wide of the net.
Nice little poke.
Still kept in, trying to center it one more time. Now turn back over, pushing it back the other way. There's Kane. Kane going to throw it back out to the point now into the circle. Sent back to him in behind the net. Can he hang on to it with pressure from the Nightfall? Now slap back around, back out to the point. There's Mick. Mick will flip it back in. Kane there to pick it up in behind the net. Turn back over. Here come the Nightfall pushing it the other way. They got the numbers game. 2-on-1 opportunity here. Crossed over. Oh, and Kaysen loses that one off the backhand of a stick.
Yeah, Cortopella had a great pass straight to Kaysen to cross it.
Menegado throwing it back out to Cortopella. Oh, out of position was Kronowski, but that one able to get slapped out of the way. Cortopella out on the ice still as well.
That one's going to get heaved down.
There's Menegado. Menegado
Nice
sends it over to Cortopella. Shooter scores! Menegado sends it to Cortopella.
You know, we saw Cortopella go straight to Menegado earlier.
Becoming a 1-2 punch.
Yeah. Great crossing, great shot from Cortopella. Hitting that top corner where the goalie wasn't. Couldn't reach it off the glove side.
8-3 your score here in Lexington with 12 minutes and 43 seconds remaining.
Shot a little wide.
This one all Nightfall here tonight.
Staying aggressive here too. I like that.
Nightfall here to make a statement. It's what's going on.
At this point, up by almost more than double.
Almost triple at this point.
Yeah.
There's a shot save. Kronowski again off the pads. Kronowski now maybe feeling a little less pressure after this onslaught of goals here in the third period.
Yeah, he was definitely a little frustrated earlier, and I definitely see that frustration die down a lot.
Oh, it has. It has. Now slapped out. Here come the Nightfall again with the numbers. Here's Woodward. Woodward trying to center it. Trying to get it over to Rice.
Got tripped up by a dive.
Who tripped him up there?
Look.
Was it Mick?
It was Idle.
Oh, Idle, okay.
At number 16.
Centering pass.
Nice center.
Oh, couldn't pull the trigger. Woodward couldn't put it
just
home.
Lost it.
Yep.
But again, those great opportunities. Oh, nice
There's
stick
Rice.
lift by Rice.
Rice
Slapper,
fires one.
Second opportunity.
Not able to put it home. In the circle, shot, glove, save, and a beauty.
It's a great glove save. I'm seeing a lot of stick lifts, a lot of pokes. All real clean.
Yeah, I mean, the defensive play of the Nightfall here this evening you know, top notch. You know, they're trying not to get into penalty trouble, and it's been obvious. Oh,
it's like a foul ball ripping to your bench.
You got to duck out of the way. Our camera guy down there, he's not safe. We have social media work going on here tonight. You're seeing a bunch of great highlights coming out of this game, so we're so excited to see everything that comes out of that. We are counting things down here at the Ice Center tonight. Nightfall, possession, trying to move it again. 10 minutes and 32 seconds left on the clock here. That one poked out. Good poke there by Trottier. Shot and saved, covered up. Spangler looking for that Hattie tonight. The good old hat trick in hockey.
Love to see the Nightfall's first hat trick of history tonight here. That'd be pretty cool.
Eight to 3 remaining.
Big slap shot deflected at the point there.
And a cover up 8-3 score. Less than 10 minutes remaining on the clock now. Thank you to everybody tuning in on your Facebook page. I see you. Thank you for tuning into Prep Spin. Puck in the circle. Trying to center it. One-timer, kick save. And a beauty by Trottier.
And Cortapella, I mean, having some absolutely beautiful passes. Had that terrific goal earlier, just moments ago.
Menegado trying to break it up here. Menegado shoots, scores! That's 3!
There it is. We were just talking about it, that hat trick.
Menegado, the first hat trick in the history of the Nightfall.
Someone save that puck.
Give him the puck, y'all. Give him the puck. Menegado.
9-3.
They've tripled the score. Menegado with the first hat trick in the history of the Nightfall here in Lexington. Congratulations to him. So Menegado shot, that one saved by Kronowski again. All right, so when we're going to pick stars here, I mean, they got to make it official, but I mean, Menegado, it's got to be number one, right?
Menegado, yeah, 100%. Cortapello up there.
Yep, and I think Menegado also, yeah, he had had an assist in that too.
Yeah.
So 4 points tonight for Menegado. That one sent all the way down, but kept in now. Sent back, and Kronowski's going to play it for the Nightfall.
Stick in the middle of the Nightfall zone.
Yeah, somebody lost one. We are counting it down here in Lexington. Oh, trying to move it now.
Roberts.
Oh, and Roberts goes in, and he takes a
into the
hard
goal.
shot. Looks like he's okay, but
kicking himself a little bit there.
.8:33 left on the clock here in Lexington.
Yeah, Roberts looked like he had a good chance, but just kind of lost the puck a little bit and then got tripped up and just fell head first straight into the goal.
We're going to run and get the stick there.
We got Rice and Robbie Hope taking the face off.
puck played out of the zone.
Good hustle by Miltier there. Like the dive. Get that puck back.
Whoa!
Where did that? Oh my
That one
gosh.
lands over there in the far corner of the rink.
That one straight over the netting. Over by the stairs. Like a kid grabbed that one.
There you go, souvenir.
Nice little souvenir for the night.
Uh-huh. If you haven't seen the Nightfall pucks yet, the pucks they are playing with, you are able to purchase here at the games. Slapper kicked away, second opportunity! Jeremy Austin netting his first Nightfall goal, as he is able to get that one on the rebound, and those rebounds can be brutal.
Those rebounds have we seen time and time again in this game. Absolutely clutch.
So, with 7:57 left, it is 10-3. And the Nightfall have hit double digits.
And they are not slowing down at all. And I wouldn't if I were them either.
Statement game here for the Nightfall tonight. That train horn is so loud up here, I'm going to be deaf tomorrow. Opportunity here again.
Nip here trying to center it.
Oh, centering shot. Oh, off the face mask there of Trottier.
Nip with a nice center pass there.
Now send up to Real trying to center it up.
Big slap shot wide.
Real, he fired that one. Real trying to get on the board. Things getting a little chippy along the boards there. Losing its stick. And that one plays wide of the net. Real once again fires one on. That one deflected away and cleared out. Fresh legs coming out here for the Nightfall. Renaud there to pick it up for the Warthog, I'm getting to tomorrow's game, or next week's game, for the Fire.
Too many Ohio teams.
I know.
That one's going to go up into the netting. With a face-off in the Fire zone. Almost said Nightfall. You got me all
I got y'all mixed up too. All of our games will be available to watch once again through the Prep Spin site. There's a second opportunity, or a slap shot opportunity. I thought we were going to have a rebound. That one cleared out.
Porter-Powell was right there to get that. Yeah. I just don't think he saw it.
No. Tried to clear the zone. That took a funky ice center bounce here. Trying to center it, can't do it. Puck back out to the point. Crossover, one-time opportunity. As Mick tried to put that one on, but here come the Nightfall trying to push it back the other way.
Blocked in the traffic there.
Nightfall looking for an open opportunity. At this point, they're just trying to make sure that the win is secure. And at this point, barring a miracle for the Fire.
10-3, pretty late into the third. I don't really see a comeback at all.
Right. Oh, try to get Kronowski there. Try to catch him sleeping. That puck in behind the net. Nightfall need to clear. Played off the boards. Now finally poked out. Nope, it's kept in by the Fire. Nice play there.
And Dayton keeping really good pressure on the Nightfall here. I mean, just trying to
find an opportunity here.
Yeah, trying to save any ounce of, any
ounce of power they have left. Here comes the Nightfall again. Offsides the call, as it looked like Zach Roberts got ahead of the play there.
Yeah, he looked a little frustrated about that.
Might have been the first offsides call we've had all night.
I think it was. There was one earlier that looked like it could have been offsides, but wasn't called.
So face off in the neutral zone. As we're counting down the time here in Lexington. Game 1 of the Nightfall.
Roberts over to Shannon.
Ooh, that one off the glove. Trying to play that back into traffic here. There's Gustafson. Throwing back down to Gustafson. Throwing back out to the point in the circle.
Mills,
Shot!
Mills
Scores! As Mills puts that one away.
Short little horn there. They might have gotten tired of it. 11-3.
11-3 your score in Lexington.
This is an absolute blowout, and the crowd has not faded at all.
4:19 left. We have hit route status here in Lexington.
And we're going to change out the face-off as they went a little early.
Face off one.
Play that one.
Now here come Nightfall again, but turned back over, played out of the zone, now poke back in.
Like Nip had a little poke in that one.
Now trying to push it up there was Renaud, but again, that one just poked away and back into the fire zone. Back to play it is Idle. Idle trying to clear the zone, able to do so. Comes off a stick, and icing waved off there.
Yeah, I want to run as much time at this point in the game.
Oh, definitely, definitely. That one sent all the way around the boards here.
Sent right back around.
Idle missing that one. Trying to center it again. Try to get it up to Nip there. Fourth line out for the Nightfall. Breakaway opportunity. No, but broken up there by Sparrow. Played off the boards. And here's Real. Real trying to push it up there along the right side.
Real, nice move with the speed.
What a shot and goal from Real there.
Yeah, Real got that puck and instantly turned on the Jets in the afterburner. Just, I mean, absolute beautiful deke, beautiful move. Probably.
It was like Noel earlier. You know,
Yeah.
Noel had that opportunity, except Real this time was able to catch Kronowski, and now 11-4.
It's probably might have been sleeping a little bit, but you know, I mean.
But nice play from Real there.
Yeah.
Nightfall trying to figure out here how to put this one away.
Nice pad save by Kronowski.
2:38 remaining on the clock here. Trying to fire one in and not able to do so as it comes back down the other way. Turn back over to the Nightfall in the zone. Both teams here trying
Mills
to make
fighting
something
for
happen.
it.
Shot saved. As
Big hit in the boards.
Racker was able to put one on net.
Here comes Rice. Rice with a slapper.
Oh, up and over. And that one, that's going to go all the way down to Trottier. Oh, Trottier tried to clear, but that was kept in again by Rice. Rice just trying to make something happen here. Rice in the slot.
Rice with moves.
Shot, that one saved, as Woodward not able to put that one home. Woodward, a former University of Kentucky forward, as mentioned earlier.
Rice was putting it between people's
Uh-oh.
legs.
Rice,
right in front of the
backhanded.
goal.
Couldn't put it home.
You're right in front of the crease. Was Rice not able to capitalize there?
Puck in behind the net. We are coming up on
like a-
1 minute left.
Looked like a little face mask save there by Kronowski. Oh, and just a little
Sends it all the way down.
little catch and little toss and catch as they're.
One minute remaining in the game, and Kronowski waiting for another shot. That one goes up and over and out of play.
A face-off down in Dayton.
So again, next week we are getting set for action here in Lexington as the FOP Warthogs come in, the Wood County FOP Warthogs. A lot of momentum going for Lexington going into next week's contest. Of course, that one is going to be sold out. There's a shot.
By
That one
Keegan.
misses.
Keegan wide with a slap.
25 seconds remaining on the clock. And welcome back hockey to Lexington. Semi-pro hockey, that is. 10 seconds on the clock now.
Keegan just
Dumps that one. 3
lobbing
seconds.
it up. And that is the game.
That's the game, and Lexington, your victors here tonight.
Nightfall with an absolute exclamation point win tonight, 11-4.
What a way to kick off Lexington Nightfall in Kentucky.
A lot of history made here tonight with our Nightfall team. First Hattie.
Menengato, first hat trick.
I mean, who else? Who else to get that hat trick than Menengato?
Right. Right. I mean, what a way to start here in Lexington. The blue lights are going in victory here for Lexington. And at this point, we are getting ready to say goodbye ourselves because, ladies and gentlemen, what a way to start here in Lexington.
Absolutely beautiful.
Get ready to join us next week for more hockey in Lexington as both teams are showing their appreciation. Both teams showing appreciation here in Lexington for everything awesome that happened here this evening.
They love that train horn.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for coming out or joining us here on prepspin.com, our Facebook page as well. Don't forget, you can join us next week, same time, same place, as we get ready for more hockey here in Lexington. We thank you all so very much for joining us here on Prep Spin and to our very first game of Lexington Nightfall hockey. I am Aaron Rose alongside Mr. Charlie Madison and for our producer Kaylee Lay. We appreciate every single one of you, and to our cameraman Blake did a great job for us down on the ice keeping things going. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week here on Lexington Nightfall hockey.